Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Come on in. How's everybody feeling this evening? So, I was not gonna do a live today because my husband was home, so I just wanted to spend some time with him. But I came across this this reel, okay, on social media. Um, Hollywood unleashed this mess on social media. So the question I gotta ask our community is, why did Megan Stallion get an award from the Planned Parenthood? Why did she get an award from the Planned Parenthood? And I sat around and I thought about it. I'm like, this does not make sense. Why would she get an award from Planned Parenthood? Is it that she has done some deletions? Okay. And I'm not judging her if she has done some deletions. But I want to know, why do we think that this makes sense? I just want to know, like, why do we think that her getting an award from the Planned Parenthood makes sense? Now, I'm not throwing no shade at her. Melania, how are you, baby? I'm not throwing no shade at her. You feel me? I'm not. But why do we take awards that don't make sense? Why do we take awards that don't make sense? You promote taking an award from Planned Parenthood. You promote this like it makes sense to promote Planned Parenthood. You know, when Margaret Thatcher founded Planned Parenthood, it was for evil intentions. It was for evil intentions. But, us colored folk, shout out to Messy Michon, us colored folk didn't, we never understood that part. We never understood that part. We thought that Planned Parenthood was the answer in our community. We really thought Planned Parenthood was the answer. But we find out years later, we find out that it was just a demonic plan. It took a lot of time. I'm saying colorful. I'm trying to be funny. Abdul, how are you? I do it to be funny, and it's only us. Only where I'm only watched by us. When I check my stats, it's only us that watch me. So with that being said, she got this award and she was so proud of it. She cried and everything like that. And I'm like, this is the award to get excited about, that you promoted Planned Parenthood in our community. This is the award to get excited about. I'm going to share a little tidbit with y'all. Most of y'all probably already know this. Okay? Most of y'all probably already know this. But we have not grown since the 70s. Can you imagine? The melanated community has not grown since the 70s. Now, I'm not going to say we haven't grown at all, but we grown like 14%. That's it. And other races are like, we should be like 30 something percent, 40 something percent, but other races are more higher than us. Can you imagine? Other races are more higher than us, but we are higher in deletions. Can you imagine? Our community, we are higher in deletions. So when we say that it's not enough of us, right? It's not enough of us. It's true. It's not enough of us. It is not enough of us to be married. It's not enough of us. When our children get older, it won't be enough of them to marry. because of the sins of the mother. The sins of the mother. Now, I'm not trying to just say it's just our sisters that is their fault. I'm not trying to say that, but we always promote my body, my choice. We promote this. And I'm not throwing no shots at my sisters. You know what I'm saying? Things happen, life gets hard, and you got to do what you got to do. Okay? But I want you to bear in mind that there's consequences. Hey, Mona D, what's going on, baby? There is consequences when you do this. When you do deletions, it's consequences. See, they don't tell you all that part, that psychologically that this stuff mess with you. They do not tell you that part. They don't tell you that this is going to mess up our bloodline. They don't tell you that either. They don't care. Now, I'm going to share something with you. One thing that I do agree about what Margaret Thatcher did, one thing I do agree, all of us ain't supposed to have babies. All of us ain't supposed to have babies. Because you see a lot of stuff playing out on social media. A lot of stuff playing out on social media. You got the one woman who she suffocated her baby. You know, trigger warning everybody. She suffocated her baby. Okay? Suffocated this baby because she was high on meth. You got another woman who went on a girls' trip and left two of her children home alone. Okay? Strong and Grand, thank you for the $10 super chat, my dear. Thank you for your commentary. Have a good day. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. And you do the same. Abdul, I'm going to share something with you. I have a different stance on it. I do. You said, do you think deletion should be legal? I'm going to share something with you. It's going to be some circumstances. Yeah, it's going to be some circumstances. That's my heart talking to you right there. Like, if something had bad happened to this woman, I don't think she should have to bring a child into this world. If something happened to her, like the R word, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, or somebody in her family did something to her, you understand? I don't think she should have to bring that baby into the world. I don't think it's fair. Psychologically, it's going to mess with her mind. And you don't know what she'll do to the child once the child is born. So I don't agree with that. But anybody else who doing rah-rah, they on demon time, y'all should have those babies because that don't make no sense. What you supposed to do actually, and I'm going to share a little tidbit with you. Y'all ain't supposed to do nothing. You supposed to do clink, 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 lock it down. But a lot of y'all don't agree with me. Y'all be like, nah, mama, that ain't right. That don't make sense. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm grown. Hey, Maya, I'm doing what I want to do. I'm grown. But then you can't take care of the baby. Hey, Amanize, how are you? You can't take care of the baby. So what I was saying was the young woman who went on the vacation, she left those babies for amount of days and stuff like that. This is why I say all of us ain't supposed to have children. All of us ain't supposed to have babies because of the nonsense that we do. Okay? And I'm not saying we're the only race that does this, but we're the only race that it get publicized like this. I'm just saying. We're the only race that it get publicized like this. Like we don't know how to take care of our own children. Now other races do nonsense like this, but when it comes to melanated families, they publicize it. They make that thing look cray cray. Okay? That's all I'm saying. So now, with that being said, because some of y'all have not grown up with the right tutelage, some of y'all have not grown up with a mama who understand the assignment. Some of y'all have not grown up with a daddy who understand the assignment. Cause anybody with the right mind know you ain't supposed to leave no babies by themselves. I don't care how much that girl trip look good to you. I don't care how much that girl trip look good to you. Mr. Goodbray, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. I don't care how much that girl's trip look good to you, baby. You are not supposed to leave those children in the house like that. You not supposed to do that. And then the neighbor said she has done it before. So was Dyfus notified before? You know what I'm saying? Now the thing is that, and I'm gonna share a little tidbit with y'all. The real problem. We have to really get to the real problem. Y'all, some of y'all single mothers, and I was a single mother too. Y'all get up here on social media and y'all promote being single parents. Y'all promote it, and a lot of women read into that and they believe that that shit makes sense. A lot of young women believe that that makes sense, but they don't know how hard it is to be a single mother. They don't know the stuff that you have to go through to raise children by yourself. They don't understand that part because a lot of y'all women who come only talk about the good parts of being a single mother. Like who gonna check me boo boo nonsense. Okay? Y'all only tell the good parts. When all the nonsense come down, the young woman or older woman who never had children before, she shell shocked because she didn't sign up for that. She did not sign up for that. But I'm going to share a little tidbit with y'all. Y'all got to stop having these babies to keep a man. And I know some of y'all going to be like, well, mama, marriage ain't for everybody. Because that's what y'all always say. Mama, marriage ain't for everybody. That's what y'all say. And I'm going to share something with you. You ain't supposed to be fucking. Mm-hmm. If you believe that marriage ain't for everybody, then you ain't supposed to be fucking. There's not supposed to be no baby around. I always say this all the time. There's not supposed to be no babies running around here. You ain't supposed to be doing nothing. If you believe marriage ain't for everybody. Because we we rob these babies when they don't have no father. We rob these babies when they don't have no father. And I'm going to share something with you. We rob them, okay? We rob them when we be picking these Pookie and Reres to be daddies. You rob these babies of having a good man in their life when we pick these men that are Pookie and Rere to lay down with. And this is the truth. Now, listen, I'm not throwing shade. I am not throwing shade, okay? I was a baby mama too, okay? I was a baby mama too. And my oldest son, is 30 years old now, okay? So I understand. Everybody make mistakes, okay? Everybody make mistakes, but you got to learn. You got to learn from those mistakes, excuse me. You got to learn from those mistakes. And that's the thing that we always get confused. We don't want to learn from them. We rather do whatever we want to do and let the chips fall where they may. And then you come to social media crying, talking about, I did the best I could. And then you get up here talking about men ain't ish. But you had chose this man. You chose him. When you spread your legs and didn't tell him to put on a condom, baby, you chose this man. Because anything could go left. See, y'all always worry about a baby coming down the pipe, but you got to worry about all the other shit they got out here. Y'all don't think about that. You don't. Antonio, how are you? Hey, how are you doing? It ain't no more marriage. You can't tell these young women nothing that they all know more than you. That's true. They do. They do. You right. But I'm going to share something with you. I still got to preach it. I still got to preach it. Because here we go, they promoting Planned Parenthood and they think that this makes sense. Promoting Planned Parenthood and they think that this makes sense. Megan done got an award for Planned Parenthood and she's so proud up there on the podium crying. What did you say that made them even give you an award? When we all know that secretly you had deleted a baby. It was all over social media. Now, no shot at you, allegedly. Allegedly, Megan. Allegedly. But you got an award. You got an award from Planned Parenthood. A black woman. That is the height of all shame. A black woman got an award from Planned Parenthood. I'm going to share something with you, y'all. This going to hurt a little bit. But we are their biggest customers. The melanated family is the Planned Parenthood biggest customers. We are. We are their biggest when it comes to deletions. Can you imagine? Real Bravado Network, thank you, sir, for the $50 super chat. I appreciate you. Real Bravado Network said, you do more than run your mouth, LOL. Keep up the good work. Aw, thank you. I appreciate you, sir. Von Eric, what's going on? How you doing, sir? It's good to see you. So now she up here got this award. She happy she got this award. And promoting deletions in our community. But like I said, we they biggest customers. We they biggest customers in deletions. And the melanated community think that makes sense. We think that makes sense. We have not grown. I said this already. We have not grown since the 70s. We about what, 14%? Since we grown since the 70s, about 14%. Y'all listen. No matter what I say, you going to do what you do. No matter how I say something on my social media platform, you going to do what you do. But we all have to deal with God someday. We all have to deal with God someday. And you got to think about what you're going to say. You got to think about what you're going to say. Mind you, he already know if you lying or not. I just, want you to know that first. But a lot of us, we promote stuff in our community that benefits only one person. Yeah. Like if you check the content creators, right? All the content creators that come on social media that are melanated, right? I'll say the women, right? If you follow a lot of women platforms that are melanated and they talk bad about men, their platforms is bigger than the ones who talk positive about black men. I know y'all see that. Cause y'all know, excuse me, I'm sorry. Cause y'all know we got that sprinkle nonsense going on here. And so now you got the drizzle that is combating the sprinkle. Shout out to the drizzle brothers. Shout out to all y'all. Drizzle. Okay. I welcome all the drizzle brothers over here. Okay. Now, all these women, all these women that promote this foolery on a social media platform, they're bigger than the ones who promote positivity, that want to correct our sisters in their foolery. Because I'm going to share something with you. A lot of us already see your end. A lot of us who are older, we already see your end. It's not going to end well. They got a woman. Blake said, "What is going on? Take he going live and eating." I was not gonna go live, baby, but I had ran across some nonsense with Megan Stallion, so that's why I'm here running my mouth now. So now, um, let me get my thoughts together. So now you see all this foolery going on in our community because you got women that's out here that they promote this foolery, and the older ones we see that this will be a problem in the future because we have went down this road and we learned, even me. But I learned, I got blessed because I learned in my early 20s that something was not right. I was like, my mama can't keep no man, my aunties can't keep no man, you know, nobody in my family could keep a man. Nobody could keep a man. They couldn't keep them happy. If they had a man in their life, they never treated them well. You will always see them at odds with each other. And I was young and I was like, I want somebody, but I don't want to be like them. That's what I kept saying in my mind. I want a good man, but I don't want to have to go through no nonsense like them. And when you see this in your family, the first thing you got to do, ladies, okay, my younger women, the first thing you got to do is look inside yourself. There's going to be some problems that's going on inside because you see things that happen to your mama and your aunties and your grandma and all that other stuff. So everything that they taught you will be inside. You feel me? So you're going to have all these issues. Especially if you in your 20s and you can't keep a relationship. Now I want you to know there's something going on in you. So you have to learn how to do the work inside, and you have to learn how to accept accountability. You have to learn how to accept accountability. Okay? Most melanated women, excuse me, we can't do that. We cannot do that. Most of us can't because we have been coddled so long, even me too. We have been coddled so long that everything we do, we right. Sugar and spice, baby. Everything we do, we right. Because we believe this. You know what I'm saying? We believe this nonsense and it don't make sense. So, what I'm trying to tell you, and I know I'm dancing all around, but what I'm trying to tell you is that if you see the nonsense in your family, right? You see all this foolery going on in your family with the women in your family. Understand these women will get old and they will die alone. This is the truth. This is the truth. I'm witnessing this in my own family now. And all I could do is look and shake my head. Because they just getting old and they dying alone. All because I don't want to be obedient. All because I'm that boss chick. All because I'm that rich auntie. See, anytime you hear anybody in my family talk about marriage, it's always, oh, I can't have no man tell me what to do. I can't have no man tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? This is what they taught us growing up. And I was like, what is wrong with having a man cover you? I always thought that that was strange. Like, why? Because you going to bed late in the midnight hour by yourself. You in a big, beautiful house by yourself. Okay? And so you're growing old by yourself. Now, yes, you going on vacations, you leaving the country, you doing all these special things, but you're growing old by yourself. God did not make us to go and be by ourselves. He did not. God did not. Hey, Club King UB, God did not design us to be by ourselves. But because we, hey Skinny, what's going on, honey? But because we think this makes sense. Because you don't want to be under his covering, you don't want to submit to his authority. You rather be out here looking like Boo Boo the Fool. Okay? Okay, yeah, Melania said, or they are in a one bedroom apartment. That's true too. That's true too. You know they got that content creator that she about like what 70 something, 80 something years old, and light skinned woman got like some probably like a Jerry curl or S curl or something, and she giving out advice to all these young women that she been married 3 times and she don't need no man. Mm-hmm. Of course you don't, mama. You don't need no man. You ain't nothing you could do now. You can't do nothing no more. Okay, you've been married 3 times and you ain't figure out that it's something wrong with you. You've been married 3 times. You haven't figured out that something is wrong with you. Real Bravado Network said her name is Miss Faye. Miss Faye. You ain't figure out that something is wrong with you. That don't make no sense. That is the height of I don't give a damn and I ain't taking no accountability. So all the men, something was wrong with all the men, but nothing was wrong with you. That's why I remember saying to myself when God blessed me to get married again, okay? Because God blessed me to get married again. When God blessed me to get married again, I said, if this marriage don't work, I'm gonna go sit my behind down somewhere. That's what I was thinking. I'm gonna go sit down somewhere and just get old and just that's it. That's what I was thinking. That's all I'm gonna do. Okay? Handle my business, go to work, and go sit down somewhere. That's what I was thinking. But when my king laid out the plan, and I was like, I could rock with this. But my king was like, you could rock with it, but you got some problems we gonna have to deal with in this marriage because I want my marriage to work. That's exactly what my husband told me. I want my marriage to work. He was already claiming it. And we've been married 16 years. And I don't want to go nowhere. All I know is this man. I don't want to go nowhere. More than 16 years that I have known him. I don't want to go nowhere. Mm-mm. Not at all. The Real Bravado Network said her channel name is Phase World or something like that. The old ass woman is full demon with a smile. Oh, that's nasty. Melania said they love to say how they're such a great person, but continuously meet bad people. This is true. And you know, baby, I always tell y'all shit beget shit. You can't sit up there and say that this man ain't shit, but you met him. So that means you ain't shit either. You know, when you sit up here and call your baby daddy that he ain't shit, that means you ain't shit either, baby. Cause you laid with him. This is the thing that a lot of the young women forget. And then you got all these content creators teaching them that men ain't shit. When if they open up their eyes and learn how to clean out what's in their heart and mind, they will find somebody that's right. See, it's all about you, ladies. It's all about you first. If you work on yourself, baby, you're going to attract the type of king that you need. I'm just saying. Hey, Red Lipstick Vibe. Long time no see, my sister. If you learn how to do the work inside, baby, you're going to attract the type of king that you need. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Because a man can smell it like a smooth Sunday morning when you working on yourself. He could smell it. He attracted to it. That you want to work on yourself. You want to change your mindset. See, a lot of women in our community, they going to die alone. It's sad, but they are. Because you set in your ways. Look at Miss Fanny. Miss Fanny look like she about 70 something, close to 80 something years old. Talking about she don't need no man. And I'm not hating on Miss Fanny. May God bless her. I'm not hating on her. Okay? But you have had three marriages. You 80 something years old, 70, 80 something years old. We know you're not going to get no man. We already know that you're not going to get no man. You living in that house that you around when you be doing your studio lives and all that other stuff. You in that kitchen and you can see all this stuff behind you. You look like a hoarder. You look like a hoarder. Who's moving around in that room, in that house? Who's moving in there? Okay? I don't even know who taught you how to use all those electronics in the first place. And they should be ashamed of themselves for even helping you. Because you deceiving all these young women. Because they going to end up in the same category as you, Miss Faye. With a cat or a dog running around here that you got to be chasing. Let me share something with you, y'all. And I always talk to y'all about this all the time. I got an auntie. I got a couple aunties, but one particular, I always like to share her story because I remember she told my father when my grandmother passed away because she like took care of my grandmother. Okay. And my auntie was so beautiful when she was young. You know, she had men and stuff like that. And what happened was when my grandma passed on to glory, she cried so hard. She looked at my father. She told my father, I'm heartbroken because I don't have eyes that look back at me. This is exactly what she told my father. I don't have eyes that look back at me. That means she don't have children that look back at her. And she told my father, you have three that can look back at you when it's time for you to go on to glory. And my father began to cry. He told me this story, and I just looked at him. I said, wow. But then I said, I understand what she mean because me working in healthcare, right? When it's time for a mother or a father to go on to glory, okay? You see titans come up to the hospital. It's like a whole bunch of them, like the whole family done came up there. Like say if the mama done had like 10 children, so now those 10 children be get it like 20, 30 all together, okay? And they got husband and wives coming up there, okay? And so now the mama laying in the bed and she got the 10 children around her and the rest of the family is like in the waiting room. And so now they looking at the mama and they telling the mama, you did your job, mama. You did a wonderful job. You raised us and we love you. And now mind you, the mama can't talk no more. She can't talk no more. Okay. So she just looking at them. And she say to and they say to her, mama, you were a good mother. You did everything you were supposed to do. And you see her with some tears coming down her face. And they tell you, mama, we love you. And it's okay to let go. And that's that magical word, honey. That's that magical word that they need. Hey, Alexander. That's that magical word that they need. Mama, it's okay. You can let go. And you will see her close her eyes and she will go off to a heavenly sleep. And the father do it too. Because they tell her, daddy, you have done all you needed to do. You raised us. We all went to school. We all got families. You understand? This is a blessing. But y'all miss this assignment. See, you're not just here to come and rage war against each other. You're not just here for that. You are not. You're not just here to rage war against each other. This gender war nonsense. You're not just here for that. God gave y'all an assignment. You're supposed to grow old together. You're supposed to get married. You're supposed to have offspring. That's the assignment, and a lot of us miss it. It's only until you get old, okay, a little older, okay, that you understand something is wrong. Okay? Till you understand something is wrong. And that's the sad part about it. You understand that something is wrong later in life. But because we don't work in God's plan, I like what security boss always say. She always say God's plan, the blueprint. The blueprint. We don't work in the blueprint of what God wants us to do. We don't work in the blueprint. This is why a lot of us miss our opportunity on life because we don't work within the blueprint that God Almighty has set for us. He has set the blueprint, but we don't work in it. We think we know everything. My sisters, I'm talking to you. We think we know everything. Now, I'm not trying to kick your back in. I was one of them too that thought I know everything. I'm perfect. I know everything. I don't need no man. All this nonsense. But I knew something was wrong in my 20s. Some women don't understand that something is wrong until they get in their late 40s, 50 years old. That's when they understand that something is wrong. When they get old and gray, that's when they start asking questions, something is wrong. But in your 20s and your 30s, you having hot girl summer. You doing nonsense, okay? Not knowing that the clock is ticking. Not knowing that the clock is ticking. See, a lot of content creators that are older women, they get up here and tell you, baby, you got time. They're lying. You don't have no time. That's a lie. You don't have no time. Let me share something, little tidbit with you that hurt a lot of women. And it's still going on today. See, when you're in your early 20s, all your husband got to do, I know I'm jumping off subject, but all your husband got to do, excuse me, is go like this, and you're pregnant. Mm-hmm. When you're in your 20s, all your husband got to do is go like this, and you're pregnant. But when you get in your late 30s and 40s years, okay, your husband got to blow a whole rainfall on you to get pregnant. He got to send a hurricane your way for you to get pregnant. Okay? That's why I'm telling you, do not waste your young years doing that hoism shit. Don't waste your young years doing that hoism shit. Shout out to Kosha, because I'm using his word. And the older ones don't want to tell you that. They don't want to tell you that. They want to tell you, go have your hoism phase, do whatever you want to do in your 20s. You going to regret it. You ain't going to regret nothing, baby. Ain't nothing out here. Ain't nothing out here but disease, okay? And all these Pookie and Rays that just want to screw you and swing you around the chandelier for one night. That's it. That's all. You ain't going to miss nothing, baby. You ain't going to miss nothing. See, if you go and do the right thing and get on track while you early, you get to enjoy your life when you get as old as me. You get to enjoy your life. You get to watch your children grow. You get to watch grandchildren come into the family. You get to watch a dynasty grow right before your eyes. But when you out here listening to these content creators that don't mean you no good, honey, you will regret it. You will regret it. See, a lot of people that get up here, they gonna tell you what you want to hear, cause you wanna know why? Y'all passing along that money. Y'all passing along that money. Them super chats, baby. Y'all passing along that money. So they gonna talk that talk. They gonna talk that talk. Hello from Russia. How are you, dear? They gonna talk that talk. They gonna talk that talk because you passing along that money. Mm-mm-mm. Those women who telling y'all false ideology, they don't care nothing about y'all. They don't. They want you to continue to be single and come to their channel and talk shit about men. They want you to do that because it helped them. Y'all, please get my likes up, y'all. Get my likes up. I got 144 people in here. Y'all get my likes up, please. And people from the clouds, watching from the clouds, y'all still hit that like button because you listening. But this is what happens. This is what happens. All they want to do is get your money, honey. They don't give two rats ass if you marry or you don't. They don't care. They don't even care. They just want you to continue to send that super chat money to them so they could keep lying to you. But I'm going to share something with you. I'm a content creator. I don't give a damn if you mad with me. I don't even care. I don't even care. I am one of those women that I will love you. I will pray for you, but I will curse you out if I see some foolery. I will curse you out. I'm just saying. A lot of these content creators that be getting up here telling y'all nonsense. Alexander, thank you for the 5 months membership, baby. I appreciate you. A lot of these content creators get up here and tell y'all nonsense about relationships. Okay. And some of them married. Can you imagine? Some of them married, but they telling you some nonsense that they would not even do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Can you imagine? Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Can you imagine? You got other women up here telling you you don't need no man. The woman is God, all this stuff. Listen. Mm-mm. Listen. God said he made man in his own image. I always like to say that. Because God said he made man in his own image. And if you don't understand those words, baby, stop following me. If you don't understand those words, stop following me. Hey, Jenny, how are you, baby? It's good to see you. If you don't understand those words, baby, stop following me. Because the thing is that if woman is God, right? Because this is a lot of stuff that y'all be saying. If the woman is God, why is it that she is not the protector and provider? Why isn't she the protector and provider? Why is Adam deemed to be the protector and the provider? I'm just saying. Adam was designed to protect and provide for Eve. I'm just saying. We gonna call a spade a spade. We might as well tell the truth now. We gotta tell the truth now. Eve was designed for greatness. She was designed for greatness, but she was designed to be the helpmate. She's designed to be the helpmate. And because the melanated community, okay, because the melanated community don't understand that part, we out of whack. That's why our community so messed up because we want to be the head. Baby, you can't be the head. You cannot be the head. Look at our community now from the 70s to right now. We've been the head since the 70s to right now. Look at the community. Look at the community. We've been the head from the 70s to right now. Come on now. Come on now. Somebody say something. Come on now. And look at the community. But nobody don't want to tell the truth. Nobody don't want to tell the truth. We keep getting up here on these social media streets lying to these women, talking about, that's right, you a single mother, you gonna make it, you don't need no man, all this nonsense that we preach to them. Baby, we need to preach to them. Clink, 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 clink. You know, I always tell y'all that. Clink, clink. Close those legs. Close those legs. Close those legs. In our community, we would rather be a baby mama first than a wife. Somebody. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Okay? Come on, somebody. We would rather be a baby mama than be a wife. Come on. Ain't that some nonsense? You would rather be a baby mama. And I'm going to share something with you. All that stuff you do for that child, being a baby mama, right? That same thing you do as a wife. You understand? It's the same thing you do as a wife. You got to still cook and clean and make sure that house is okay. You got to still tend to the children. You got to tend to your husband. Okay? It's the same thing, but y'all miss that concept. The only thing is that when you're married, you're not doing it alone. Now, they have some content creators that'll tell you, oh, no, when you marry, sometimes you a single mother. That's a lie. That's a lie from the pit of hell. You ain't married and you a single mother. Stop that lying. That mean the man didn't want you from the beginning. And why did you marry him? That's the truth. The man didn't want you from the beginning. And why did you marry him? That means you did not do any vetting. That's what it means. That's what it means. That means you did not do any vetting. Because let me just share a little tidbit with you. If you married and this man has never been like, he doesn't spend time with the children, he don't spend time with you, you know what I'm saying, my sister, that mean that you messed up. That mean you did not vet this man properly. Now, we not talking about a man who going to work all the time and take care of his family, because this is some brothers who out there hustling, they doing what they got to do. Some of them, they jobs on the road. Now you uplift those brothers and you co-sign what he do. You tell them children your daddy love you. You tell them children your daddy love you. And he taking care of you. He trying to do what he got to do to take care of the family. So you promote that. And I want to share a little tidbit with y'all too real quick. Any women who are married on my channel, learn how to speak well about your husband around your children. Learn how to speak well about their daddy. I always promote this. Learn how to speak well about their daddy around them. Okay? I'm just saying. Melman, how are you? It's good to see you. I see what you put in here. I just want to come in and just talk to y'all a little bit. Just let y'all know, because it don't make no sense. I'm just letting you know. The Real Bravado Network for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. If the father is fully involved and a full parent, you still not a single mama. Put some respect on that father's name. Mm-mm. I like what he said. It's true. It's true. It's true. If he doing what he gotta do as a father, he's a father. That's it. He doing what he gotta do. See, we ain't use we back see back in the 80s, right? They started using, let me see, about late 80s. They started using my baby daddy, my baby mama, right? That's how you knew they ain't like each other. But before then, they say that's my child father. That's my child's mother. It's respect. That baby mama, baby daddy nonsense, that was meant to disrespect you. That mean the mama or the daddy, they didn't like each other. That's just my baby daddy. Y'all remember that song? That's just my baby daddy. That's nonsense. Okay? I just want to share a little tidbit with y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm not gonna be on here no more too long. But I will always promote, okay? Yeah. Yeah, Tanya, I see what you wrote. No husband. That's let me repeat it again. No husband. They want us like this. It's true. They do not want our bloodline to have daddies. They do not. They want our children to always remain lost. Because the man is structure, baby. The husband is structure. If you get under a true king, it is structure. I'm not talking about no Pookie and Ray Ray nonsense. I said under a true king is structure. That's what I'm talking about. It's structure. All right? That's the problem that we miss in our community. There's no structure. These babies turning out to just be monsters. And it don't make sense. They growing up and they turning out to be monsters. And we think it makes sense. We think it makes sense. But all we doing is hurting the community. That's all we doing. Everybody always say, "Oh, we want the community to change. We want it to change." You know when the community going to change? Is when we learn to follow God's blueprint. Yeah, I'm going to land it just like that. When we learn how to follow God's blueprint. Marriage was meant for the growth of our community. I know some of y'all like, well, it's just a piece of paper. It don't mean nothing. Now, only why y'all say that is because remember, the state, wherever you live at, legally, if you don't have that paperwork, ain't nothing gonna be yours. Excuse me. Ain't nothing gonna be yours. But spiritually, God is pleased with you when you do this. Spiritually, He's pleased with you. You have done good work. By His eyes, you have done good work. If on the day of judgment, okay, I'm gonna get a little fresh here. On the day of judgment, if you in the bed swinging from the chandelier with your husband, you ain't in trouble. You ain't in trouble. It's those ones who you ain't married and you up there swinging from the chandelier. How do you explain that to Yahweh? You can't explain that. You can't even explain that. You can't. We promote just doing nonsense, chaos in our community, and we think it's going to get better. The first thing we need to tackle is learn how to follow the mother so and so leader. Okay? We need to tackle that part first. You want to cure the melanated community, we got to learn how to tackle that part first. Follow the mother so and so leader. And that is who? Because God said he made man in his own image. I didn't say follow any man. I said follow a man who was raised under a king. Either it be him, his father, or either his grandfather or uncles or godfather. Somebody that has a strong male role model in his life. Because I'm going to share something with you. And you know, I tell y'all this all the time. I tell you this all the time. If he was raised by his mama and there was no males around him to teach him anything, that means you just married a woman, but he looked like a man. That's all it means. So that means when y'all get married, there's two women that's in the household. If he don't get out there and learn something, if he don't get out there on his own and learn something, listen, you take it how you like it. You take it how you like it. Ladies, I'm just preaching to you, baby. It's facts, honey. And Melania is right. Stop getting married and looking for an escape. Understand this part: when you get married, baby, marriage is for a lifetime. It's for a lifetime. That's the thing we miss in our community. Y'all got that I ain't happy syndrome. No, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got that I ain't happy syndrome. When we ain't happy no more, we will tear down the kingdom. We will tear down the kingdom because I ain't happy no more. Just like Tia out here doing nonsense. You tear down your own kingdom for a reality show. Uh-huh. And to be free on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Okay? Okay, just shaking your ass. Cause you ain't happy syndrome. Okay? This is the thing. And y'all young people, y'all miss this part. Marriage come in seasons, baby. It come in seasons. Seasons change. It's not gonna be hardship forever. You ain't gonna struggle forever. It's gonna be good times, it's gonna be bad times, but you gotta learn how to stick together. Y'all miss that part. I just watched right now on social media, a woman only been married 2 years. She says she's divorcing her husband because she didn't marry him for rich or for poor. She didn't sign up for that part because now he ain't got no money. So she didn't sign up for that part. You know, I always laugh at women like this because I'm going to share something with you. When the comeback story come back, y'all know I always say that. When the comeback story come, you going to wish you had them. Why is that? Why is that? We always rush to judgment and miss the mark. We always do that. Because you ready to divorce this man because y'all going through some hardship. But when he climbs out of that hardship and he becomes bigger than what he was, baby, you can't come and try to be like the comeback kid. You can't do it. You can't do it. Cause he no longer trusts you. See, a lot of things that our melanated community misses that when our husband is down, I didn't say boyfriend. When our husband is down, we get around him and kick him. A lot of us get around him and kick him. But those ones who love their husband, they get right up next to him and whisper in his ear, and she tell him, "King, get up. King, get up, because we need you. King, get up." And what happened? He get up. He get up, something spark in his spirit. He get up and he ready to take on the world because he know he got to take care of his family. That's the part we miss in the melanated community. Now I'm about to spin it to that 360 right now. From the beginning. Megan Stallion got an award for what? She got a damn award for what? For promoting Planned Parenthood. Which Planned Parenthood, we are the biggest customers for Planned Parenthood and deletions. We're the biggest. Do you see the irony in that? That she will win an award. A melanated sister will win an award. Win an award for Planned Parenthood and get up there and cry. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Get up there. Mm, yes, she would. Skinny said Margaret Sanger would be proud. Mm, she would be proud. Can you imagine the irony in that? Even when we find out the truth, we still doing it. Even when we find out the truth, we still doing it. Nobody see anything wrong with this. We have not grown since the 70s. 14%. 14%, where we should be like 24, 25, 30 something percent in our culture. It's not enough of us. It's not enough of us. But here we go. She think that's an award. That award ain't got nothing but blood on it. Listen, I said it. I don't care who mad. That award ain't got nothing but blood on it. And she proud, crying and everything, telling them thank you. Thank you. My sisters, we have a lot to explain to Yahweh when the time comes. I'm going to be one of them with y'all, explaining the same thing. Explaining the same thing, trying. But I ain't going to sugarcoat mine. I'm just going to say what it is because ain't no way I can sugarcoat mine. Ain't no way I can sugarcoat mine. I have done some stuff. But I don't like when we sit up here and act like we foolish. Planned Parenthood, the way that they landed that thing did not make no sense. You gave a melanated sister an award for Planned Parenthood. We are the highest customers at Planned Parenthood in deletions. No other culture is higher than us. Can you imagine? Real Bravado Network told me a couple months ago, we 80% in baby mama. Being baby mamas, 80% in being baby mamas. 38% in marriage. 38% in marriage. Caucasians is 71% in marriage. Asians are 82. Okay? 82. Thank you, Skinny. 82%. Or is it 82 or 80? 80%, I believe it is. No, wait a minute. Yeah. 82%. Mm-hmm. 82% in marriage. Asians. And here we go. 38%. Little measly 38%. Because we rather be baby mamas than be wives. My sisters, I'm looking at you because it's your body, baby. I'm looking at you because it's your body, baby. You're responsible for who you let touch your body. Mm-mm. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. We got to do better as a melanated community. We gotta do better. Why do we promote it? Why do we think it makes sense? My baby, you right. You said my body, my choice been out of is out of hand. It's true. It's out of hand, baby. It's far left. It's far left. My body, my choice. It's far left, baby. It don't make no sense at all. It done went straight out the ballpark. Liberation for black women. Okay. Hey Tracy, what's up, baby? Liberation for black women is I give this pussy to whoever I want to give it to. That's the liberation for black women. Now, when I talk to y'all younger women, it's not me trying to bash you. And I always tell y'all that my content, all my reels will make you mad. If you follow me for my reels, baby, my reels gonna make you mad. But if you come see my lives, you gonna get the teaching moment, you gonna get a clowning moment, you gonna get a history lesson. But what I will not do on my platform is that I will not sugarcoat it for you. I will not pander to you. Because you want to know why? I'm too old to be doing that nonsense. I'm too old to be leading you in the wrong way. Because you want to know why? All these women on these platforms that be teaching these young women nonsense, you got to answer to Yahweh for that foolery. I already got enough sin. I'm not going to answer to Yahweh for some nonsense that I call myself trying to teach you. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I am going to teach you the right way because I don't want no smoke. I do not want no smoke. I already got enough sin on my hands. I don't want no smoke. So I'm going to tell you the truth and you take it how you like it. You take it how you like it. If you don't like it, baby, what can I do? Thank you, Skinny. And that's the problem. That's the problem. We have to do better. Hey, CBN, how are you? Skinny block him. When he come back, Skinny block him. So all I'm saying is that a mindset need to be changed. We got to stop glorifying foolishness. You right, baby. Why do we want to be free so bad? Mm. You don't want to be under a covering. You rather be out here doing boo boo the fool nonsense. That's what you rather do. But I'm gonna share something with you. I was a baby mama for a long time before I married. I know the nights when you cry. I know the nights when the bills are due, you don't have enough to feed that baby. You don't have enough to provide clothing and shoes. Your bills are due. I know the nights. So y'all got to stop doing nonsense in social media, acting like you acting sitting up here doing nonsense in social media acting like you living like You living like a queen, cause you don't have to cater to no man, cause that's what y'all like to say all the time. That married women are slaves. Y'all love to say that all the time. But I said to y'all before, on this might be risky, is that the woman that is the single one, the single mother, the single mother, the single woman, you are the true slave, baby. You the true slave. When your relationship don't work, what you gotta do? You gotta go out there and get another one. Sometimes the relationship may not work out and you dating a full year, you done mess with at least about 15, 20 men in that 1 year. Okay? You got to deal with that a full year. Different men coming in and out your life. The married woman get to lay with one man every night. This man got her name tattooed on his heart. That if anybody run up in this house, he ready to take out everybody that run up in that house. Because he know that he is the covering for that house. Single women, you don't have a covering for your house, baby. And I know some of y'all be like, I got that peace be still. I got that peace be still. Some of y'all don't even know when an intruder get in your house. But when you have a covering in the house, he walks the house at night. He walks the house at night to make sure everything is all right. And he got some shit up in the closet that will wreck shop on somebody who entered the house. See, that's the difference. The covering knows that he has to give his life for his family. He knows that. He knows that this is his assignment here on earth. Because we've been out of order so long, our community been out of order so long, we don't understand the assignment. And I know I'm all over the place, but the churches don't help us understand the assignment either. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. They don't help us understand the assignment. When we know that the man is the covering. You will get some women out here, been married 10, 15 years, and because the husband is not saved, okay, the husband is not saved, she'll get up here and say, we not equally yoked. Baby, it's too late. If you read the Bible like you supposed to, baby, it's too late. Excuse me. It's too late, baby. You still got to follow him. It's too late. Now, what you supposed to do as a wife is you supposed to show him love and appreciation. You supposed to show him love and appreciation and still be good to him. You still supposed to treat him right because he's your husband. And I always tell y'all, then one day you'll see somebody start putting on that three-piece suit talking about, I'm going with you. Because why? You not throwing the Bible up in his face. You ain't telling him you a heathen, you a demon, all this nonsense. You still being good to him. He see God doing a work in you. But no, you'll sit up here and say, we not equally yoked. We not equally yoked. Hi, how are you, world class? This is what you'll say. We not equally yoked. I don't have to listen to him. Because he not following God. Nope, baby, it's too late. You done already married him. It don't say that he that is not following God, your husband not following God, so you can't follow. It doesn't say that. It says you supposed to follow your husband. You must be obedient to your husband. So you being a good wife, you don't throw up in his face he ain't going to church. You don't throw up in his face throwing the Bible at him here and there and all this nonsense. You don't do that. You continue to be the good wife you supposed to be. God will bless you for that. God will bless you for that. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? Hey, Ricky, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. Wonderful show last night, sir. But I'm going to tell you something. I couldn't come up there, honey. I couldn't, Ricky, you too much, sir. I couldn't come up there, honey. My husband told me, stand down. You don't know what you're doing. Just listen. And that's what I did, honey. I couldn't go up there. Now, I'm going to share something with you. Just because he ain't got saved don't mean you supposed to mistreat him. Excuse me. Does not mean you supposed to mistreat him because he ain't got saved yet. You supposed to still be good to him. You supposed to still love him. And a lot of us Christian women, y'all miss that part. You miss that part. And the churches don't help you see it. Because you want to know why? We the biggest consumers. We the biggest. Because they know if a husband is in that household, you ain't going to be able to do all that. Give all that extra money to pastor. They know. They know. You ain't going to be able to do that. Pastor have those $1,000 dinners and all that nonsense. You won't be able to be putting those $1,000 in the collection plate. Because your husband going to ask you, why are you doing that? I'm just saying. That's what he going to ask you. I love what you just said, Tracy. That's right. Yes, love him and don't let your heart be troubled. Some of y'all, hey, Mr. He said, how are you, sir? Some of y'all love the pastor more than you love your husband. I tell y'all that all the time. Some of y'all love the pastor more than you love your husband. You respect the pastor more than you respect your husband. Where they do that at, baby? Where they do that at? The churches don't hold us accountable. They know we ain't supposed to be on no pulpits, but yet they put us up there. And I know some of y'all gonna say, that ain't right, sister. That ain't right. Yeah, no, no, no. I'm telling truth. Some of y'all ain't supposed to be up there. That's why when y'all get up there on that pulpit, uh y'all be all in the days because you ain't supposed to be up there. Even in the Muslim culture, when the women get up there, they talking to them women. They talking to the women. They is talking to the women. You don't see a woman get up there and she talking to the men and the women. She ain't doing. She talking to the women. The older women must teach the younger women. This is why our community crazy like that. Yes, honey. Skinny said, like my good sister Crimson Cure. Amen. That's how it's supposed to be. We supposed to teach our women. But because we so confused about every damn thing, nobody understand the blueprint. We don't understand the blueprint at all in our community. And that's why our community messed up the way it is. Where we congratulating Megan Stallion on an award for Planned Parenthood. Damn it. Ain't that some shit? That's some shit right there. We congratulating Megan Stallion on an award from the Planned Parenthood. Mm-mm-mm. I'm done. I'm done. I'm finished, y'all. Everybody have a wonderful night. Take heed to the message. Thank you for everybody who tuned in. Much love to you all. Guys, before you leave, please hit that like button. Okay? Please come back, put a comment in the comment section if you can. If you want to donate to the channel to help the channel grow, you'll see my Cash App in my bio at the top of my page, okay? If you want to do a super chat, you'll see the super chat link. You can go into the super chat and, donate if you feel like it. If you can't, there's no problem, baby. Hit that like button for me. You understand? Hit that like button for me. Okay? Ricky said it's almost satanic. It's right. You right, baby. I always say this one thing. See, the enemy is very smart. If you can take out the originals, meaning us, I always call us the originals. If you can take out the originals, baby, the rest of the copies is easy. If you can take out the originals with taking their mind and having them do all types of nonsense, okay? Long as you can get rid of the originals, the copies are easy. Mm. Take heed to the message, everybody. Much love to you all. If you want to shop with our family business, it's called ubnraxfashion.com. You can check out the link in my bio. If you want to shop 30 minutes more, please. Oh, if you want to shop our merch in the store, all you got to do is scroll to the top. You'll see shop or store and check out everything. We got shirts, hoodies, bags, water bottles, mugs, everything, y'all. Coffee cups. You can't, they have some nice stuff. Shout out to YouTube, but YouTube is the one that handles all your customer service needs, okay? Everybody, much love to you all. Y'all take heed to the message, baby. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Oh, also, guys, don't forget to stop into Black Man Unfiltered, okay? He got a show tonight, okay? He got a show tonight. Y'all check out his channel. Also, before you do anything, go over to his channel. Subscribe to his channel. This brother content is amazing. I'm up on his channel on every Tuesday. There's a lot of people that's on the panel that are amazing that come as well. But this brother content, he push content 7 days a week, honey. Y'all go check him out, okay? Y'all go over there tonight. He got a big show. It's the barbershop coming up. So that's for the brothers, okay? Sisters, y'all go. Y'all go. You just sit there and listen, okay? Much love to you all, everybody. Have a safe evening. Y'all stay out them streets. Stay out them streets, y'all.